maybe my title shouldn't be the Spriggan Van Ark Ride. Chaos. In. Wait, what is the first chapter called? Trails through Daybreak. Trails beyond the horizon. Spriggan Restart. And then let me... For those of you who watch my VODs not live, just so you know, it's 8 in the morning. I woke up at 7. So, that's pretty early. That's why I might be not super high energy to begin with. Although this game is pretty hype. So, maybe it'll wake me up. Customization branding. I don't like where the watermark is and I want to switch it. Might be like trivial and not important, but I don't know why it's still there. Whatever. You guys are just gonna have to deal with the watermark. Unlucky. Okay. Back to Trails. Thank you guys for coming back onto my Trails series. We already started chapter 1 in the last part. And we played through the prologue. And I've gotta say, this game is a banger. It's got a lot of really hype moments. A lot of really exciting characters were introduced. So I'm very excited to get back into it. I think we took on a side quest that we never did. And that's where we ended it off. I love this outfit and hair combination on Anya's. It's so good. Laguna's bad rep.
Pardon me.
Oh yeah, someone was slandering Laguna Bathhouse, which we can't stand for. Oh, that whole story? As a matter of fact, I'm actually something of an eyewitness to it. See, I was there spying from the shadows when the culprit put up one of those postings last night. Crazy. You were? Yes, I was too afraid to get a good look at his face. But I can say for a fact that it was a green-haired man, and when he passed by me, I distinctly caught the scent of citrus on him. A green-haired man who smelled of citrus. These are some good leads. Appreciate you sharing, ma'am. Please, think nothing of it. Key phrase, culprit is a green-haired man, obtained.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Right. Let's do this!
Very well. Okay.
Swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Pardon me.
Do you know anything about Laguna's bad rep? Oh, I've heard talk about that posting. What a complete load of crock. Good to know we're on the same page with this. Oh, it's a given for any of us here in Old Town. A customer of mine said that it's got their goat so fierce that they tore it down in a fit of disgust. But then a new one got put up in its place. We're dealing with a tenacious little backbiter. The current posting isn't the first in that case. Is there anything else that you can tell us? I already shared all I know, I'm afraid. If you happen to find the culprit, rake 'em over the coals for me, will ya? You got it, Jin.
Now quit dawdling and stay out of trouble now.
We just gotta check out that.
I was running late yesterday, so I had to settle for taking a shower. You know what that means. Got me some lost sauna time to catch up on.
First thing in the morning? Never change, Van. Never change.
He is a Trails protagonist, so I don't think him being obsessed with bathhouses will ever change. Never fear, Katra.
So, got something to ask you.
Oh, I believe I've seen you here on more than a few occasions. Likewise. So mind if I ask you something as a fellow regular? Ah, about the bulletin board posting? I saw it, yes. Outrageous nonsense, word for word. Incidentally, are you aware of the recent influx of troublesome bathgoers at this establishment? So is it him that posted it? Because he has green hair. Yes, we were going to ask you about them as well. I must have been born under an unlucky star with how many encounters I've had with their sorts. Some come in groups, chattering loudly, while others bring their towels into the hot water. Maybe he wants to keep them away, the people who aren't regulars. There are even those who enter the sauna room without wiping themselves down, or who leave their used razors behind. For real? That's just nasty. That is nasty. Mere bandwagoners jumping on the sauna craze, every last one. Most of them were youngsters, the frivolous sort by my reckoning. With that in mind, I'm willing to bet that one of those vexatious guests is the culprit behind all of this slander. Vexatious guests, you say? Is there any specific reason? Isn't it obvious? The inconvenience they cause others is of no consequence to them. Anyone so egotistical to the core would have no issue spreading that tripe for kicks. This is exactly why I hate that gaudy, garish youth. Whoa, narrow-minded much? Do you have any evidence to back this claim? Only my suspicions. It's not as though I intend on fretting the culprit out. At any rate, this entire topic is irking me. I'm through talking about it. He kinda rubs me the wrong way. Me too, Fairy, me too. Those rowdy bathgoers must have really offended him. By the way, is anyone else picking up a faint scent? Must either be the shampoo or the body soap he uses. Smells citrusy, so it is him. Key phrase, culprit is a disruptive bathgoer obtained.
Take your time. Do you have a moment?
Huh? This place is unsanitary? Nah, that's just what some BS post on the bulletin board said. Sounds like this is the first time you're hearing about it. Also, if it said, the post said that it was unsanitary, that's how he feels, you know? Yeah, otherwise I might not have come here at all. Good to know it's just a smear campaign. Oh, Van! Funny meeting you here. I guess this is your home turf, though, huh? Totally slipped our minds. Well, if it ain't the street racers, not every day we run into you two round here. Yeah, long time no see. Ever since you told me about this bathhouse, I've been raring to drop by. It sounded like just the thing to loosen my body up, so I tagged along too. Have to say, it's pretty darn nice. Oh ho! We got a convert! Take it from me, the best part about this place is the sauna. And there he goes again. Oh, let him be. I'm sure he's besides himself having people he can share two hobbies with at once.
Excuse me?
Huh? Someone actually posted that on Old Town Bulletin Board? But the baths here are great. Man, talk about obnoxious. You can say that again. Also in Japan, I'm pretty sure reviews are like taken much more seriously.
Let me ask you something.
Like in Japanese culture, they don't really write bad reviews. Like if you go on the restaurant review page, it shows like all 3, 4, 5-star reviews. It's not like America where someone has like a minorly bad experience and they give it 0 reviews, you know? That's very frowned upon, I think. But the baths here are... Oh yeah, I already said that. Boy, though, what a pain in the keister. This whole project has us rushed off our feet. How long has it been since we had to scurry about collecting intel like this? Especially you, Huck. Yes, well, when duty calls, we can't deny it. Not after that pin-up mag launched in the spring. And they were right to name it Pretty. Every issue chock full of fresh-faced cuties. Feast for the eyes like never before. Until we've poured over every last risque shot on those girls have to offer, this project of ours goes on. And here I thought they were talking about space program. Yeah. These fossils never change. The sun rises and they're tense with it. Well, if it isn't Van and Aaron, care to join in on the action? I'll pass. Besides, you aren't supposed to be busy with your real job? Well, sure, but everybody needs a breather now and again. I agree with that, but... Now, if Miss Amelia were around, that would get my motors revved up. Ew. Weird. That, sure is one faraway look in his eye. It's hard to believe he's actually a super famous investor. True enough. Still, I get the sense he's just looking for escapism.
Let me ask you something.
Ah, the posting. I'll tell you what, little Anya's got my deepest sympathies. There's not a soul around who could read all that and feel uplifted. Any regular can tell it's nothing but hogwash, though. An absolute nuisance is what it is. Good morning. Oh, it's Van and the gang. You sure love your morning baths, huh? Hey, no better way than to start my day than with a quick hop in the sauna before the crowds come in. That right there is a trick to a good work shift. Well, I wouldn't deny that the baths here feel great. Definitely. And Remiferian steam rooms, you have, Lalois, I think they're called? I'm totally hooked on them too now. My grandparents also came from up there, so ours are the real deal. We probably owe our recent popularity to the mural, though. Carissa painted it, right? You can almost feel it jumping off the wall. Her art on display at the Aramis Academy Festival was much the same. She truly does abound with talent. She's been kind of busy since enrolling in RMS, but she still pops by every now and then. I should let her in for free as an extra tip. She's from Northumbria herself, yeah? Might be familiar with loyalists, then. Either way, it's good to know she's starting to come out of her shell. Wasn't that the girl who we helped? I think that's the girl who we helped in the second game. Judith helped her as Catwoman. We appreciate you helping her make her feel welcome here. No prob. She might be 2 years older, but I'd say we're pretty close friends.
Let me ask you something.
Ugh, that bunch of baloney. They've got a lot of nerve calling us unsanitary. Hi, Dakshina, how are you? Thank you for coming out onto my stream. So, you guys are on top of cleaning then? The way I hear it, some bathhouses totally skimp on that front. That's why we make it a point to keep our faculties so spotless, you can eat off them. Don't actually try it though, or we'll have a different problem. No worries, I know firsthand how spick and span this place is. I'm good, how about you? I'm doing well. Can't complain, I'm having a good day. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well as well. So, has that posting hurt customer traffic at all? So far, not a bit. If anything, we've got more business than ever. At the end of the day, saunas are all the rage right now, almost as much as outer spaces. Oh, that's funny, because Van thought he was talking about outer space, the elderly, when they were being creeps. I do get the impression that they've often been featured in magazines and such recently. Hell, we've got a sauna junkie in the flesh here. tell me about it. Don't go egging him on, Anya. And the term is enthusiast. Thanks. Well, back on the topic, we've been getting a lot of first-timers lately. They talk as loud as they want, enter the sauna room without washing off, and that's just the beginning. Etiquette-challenged people like that tend to stick out, I guess. If someone tried that crap in front of me, they'd get an earful and then some. But anyway, thanks for the info. What? Glad to hear that? Yeah. Same to you. I don't actually know. Because they still have the...
Do you have a moment?
I don't know who's behind this, but damned if I'll stand for their fiddle faddle. If you happen to find the culprit... She just said the same thing.
Do you have a moment?
Why does she still have the...
Okay.
Let's do this!
Understood. Right.
I don't understand why she still has the stuff over her head.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Okay, whatever. I'll go to the
Okay.
red
Sure.
check
Understood.
markers, because I feel like that's probably
Right.
what I'm supposed to do. All right, Rebecca, take care, and try not to get too lost out there, okay? Got it. I'll do my best. No Joshua and Estella in this game? Joshua and Estella are probably in this game. They're just a bit older, because this happened after Trails in the Sky, but there is. Rebecca, the eternal shut-in, going all out on her own? Now that's a million mirror sight. Van, and the rest of Arkride Solutions. Is this part of the rehabilitation you mentioned before? Yeah, luckily she's been growing more comfortable with stepping out of her cave one reg at a time. But her nerves still get the best of her, so I figured she might have an easier go if we make it a work thing. Introducing our brand new onesie repair service, run by yours truly. As long as I focus on the mechanical side of the stuff, yeah, I'll survive. Sounds like an uphill climb, but I respect the enthusiasm. We wish you luck, Rebecca. Shoot, hold on a sec. Do you guys have business here today? Dad's back home for now, so really put him to the grindstone, okay? Roger that.
Alrighty.
Hello, Father.
No need to be shy now.
I need to do on yeses. I need to grind. Okay.
Come
Probably
again.
don't need 3. My bad.
What would
Oh,
you
well.
like?
It's fine. I can just, I don't know if I should use these. See, I could buy these, but I feel like I'm gonna have money issues in this
Come
game.
again.
Because I always have money issues. I didn't think I needed to buy that many quartz. But also, what if I get to use Reen and Team Reen and Team Van? Hi, Fee. What's up? How are you? Thank you for coming out onto my stream.
Oh, a new skill.
You came just in time for the shards.
Skill set amended. Skill set amended. Don't worry, Citri's got your... Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill added. Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
I don't know. She is a mage also. Yeah, and I'm probably going to play her as a mage. So I should take all of these off. I can give you Cosmic Boost if you want, but maybe I should get her an EP.
What would you like?
Oh, I can already make 2?
Come again. What would you like? Come again. What would you like? Come again. What would you like?
Grind. I want an action too.
Come again.
Do you
You're
think?
incapable
Surely I'm
as-
gonna be able to play as
That is a
both
single
Van
element.
and
Modify.
Reen.
That's a single element slot.
So
That's a single element. New shard skill added.
like surely it's a 2-team type of thing,
incapable
like a part
has-
A, part B, like there normally is in these games, like Reverie and stuff. I've played enough of these games
Don't
to kind of
worry.
know how it
Citri's
works
got your back.
now. So maybe I should save, but I'm sure do you think the quartz are going to be cross transferable? Probably. Or if not, I'm probably going to get new materials that I can grind. So
That's a single element slot. New skill added.
I want you to have
Don't worry. Switching to maintenance mode. Single element slot accessed. New shard skill added.
how do you I want to fuck with the no, because I want you to get Celestial. But I could also just give you Celestial, so maybe not. I don't know if... Maybe you take Reen's? But Reen could have, like, res. Does he need res? Maybe this is fine, actually. I need to buy plugins.
No need to be shy now.
Where are my plugins?
Come again. No need. Come again.
Frick you, dude. Give me my plugins. Yo, Flying Cobb, how's business? It's actually 3 teams. Spoilers. Okay, so it's Van, Reen, and what, Kevin? That would be cool. I don't know who else the third could be. Maybe Shizuna. Ah, perfectly well and good, thanks to Chris. Rebecca's become much more proactive as well. It gets a father all misty-eyed, it does. Kevin gets his own team, yeah? And Reen gets his own team? So is it that all 3, or am I wrong about Reen or Van? Definitely not Van, because it's Van's game. But, what, does Lloyd come back? I'm waiting for the Crossbell remakes fee. Kisara moving in must have sparked a change of heart in her somehow. Yep, you're correct. Thank you so much. It goes to show, you can never tell what bonds people may form or where they might lead. You can say that again. All the more when you consider how close to the residents of Old Town are with each other. Hear, hear. It's my hope that everyone will continue to look out for one another. Though personally, I'm eager to set off on my next journey to Dissuite. Huh. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, can ya? Well, for the time being, I plan on watching over the kids as they tackle their new challenges. I'll also be manning our establishment's workshop, so if there's anything you need, simply say the word. Quartz synthesis. Create quartz from Seepith at shops with a workshop function. The amount of Seepith requires varies based on the quartz. Monsters drop Seepith to try to enter battle, often to stock up on resources. I need, what's it called? It's the quartz that gives you more Seepith for enemies dropping. It's a earth quartz. It's always an earth quartz. Do you give me plugins
What would you
now?
like?
No,
Come again.
you don't. Sad. There's a conspicuous piece of paper on the bulletin board. The public... Oh, I already read that. So am I supposed to go up to the green hair guy again? Because I know that it's him. I don't want to use a guide if I don't have to. I kind of want to play this game like Turtles in the Sky.
Do you have a moment?
If I may trouble you a moment.
Excuse me?
Okay, I'm looking up what to do because clearly this is too hard for me to understand what to do. Cooking is done through notebook.
Well then.
Maybe I should cook.
Chalk one up.
I don't know how to cook. Did I not get the stuff
Okay.
from Victor? Surely I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Talk to the lady in front of the bulletin board for a keyword. Anya. Okay.
Let me ask you something.
Do you have a moment?
Okay. Then Hank used the second topic. Who the fuck is Hank?
Pardon me.
Oh, that's what I needed to do. Sorry. I should have read it, but I didn't think it was gonna work, and then it did. Okay, I think that's all the information we need. Wow, we sure talked with a lot of people, didn't we? We heard from multiple perspectives on the misinformation posted on the board. What stood out to me was Hux. He said the culprit must be a regular. And someone else speculated it was the work of a vexatious guest. Oh right, didn't we get a description of the person who put up the post? Yes, a green-haired man who gave off the scent of citrus. Well, well, this has turned out to be a pretty damn good warm-up case. Hey, yes, have you worked out who the culprit is? Oh, yes. The green-haired regular. That is the answer. I'm fairly certain it's the green-haired regular we spoke to earlier. His features match with eyewitness report, and the citrus scent is a dead giveaway. Yeah, and he's got a motive for it, too. Right, those dickhead bathgoers grind his gears like nobody's business. Guess he thought the dabblers would stay away if he made the bathhouse's rep go down the shitter. Then he could enjoy the bathhouse in peace. I knew something was up when he tried pinning the blame on the other guests. In any event, I don't think there's room for any doubt now. He must be our perpetrator. Then shall we go speak to the man in question again? Yeah, let's bring this case to a close. Okay. Yo, green hair dude. Circumstantial evidence of the
A
perpetrator.
little birdie told me.
A little birdie told me that you're the one who's doing all this rude stuff. You can't be serious. You would accuse me of putting up that post? I demand to see your proof. Well, afraid we only got circumstantial evidence, but if you really want to see it that bad, we can go grab it. Just know that if we go down the road, there will be no avoiding getting the police involved. If you don't want things to escalate to that point, then I would strongly suggest you confess. Right now. Nice. Got his ass. You're so cute. You're so cool, Agnes. So, what'll it be? I admit it. I can't believe it. That was all you're doing? Yes. The little time I got to spend in the Laguna baths each day was precious to me. That being said, I fully understand what I did was a crime, so I'll turn myself into the police. You two good with that outcome? Honestly, I really don't think we need to make a mountain out of a molehill. In fact, I understand where you're coming from. Also, we've kinda been letting bad-mannered guests have their run of the place, admittedly. As such, we won't say a word to the police. Still, letting them off the hook entirely doesn't feel right either. Can't say I disagree. What do you think, Agnes? Curious about your thoughts, seeing as you were the MVP in this case. You think? I'm pretty sure everyone else worked out the answer too, though. Well, let's see. What should his punishment be? So why performing cleaning duty is +2 law, +1 gray. Hand out flyers is +1 law, +2 gray. Banned from the premise is +1 law, +2 gray, +2 chaos. And I'm assuming chaos is still what I want to go for. You know. Unless if Shizuna's not chaos. I want Shizuna. Whatever. However I get Shizuna, that's who I want. And I'm assuming she's chaos, because it's Shizuna, you know? Also, chaos, I think, is the hardest one to get. So I'm going to maybe do chaos. I don't know. Maybe actually I'll just see what I get. But banned from the premise might be, I feel like a cleaning duty. As long as he repents and sorry, like, you can just clean the bathhouse and everything's fine. Like, it's fine. But I do think I should go for the chaos. What do you think, Fee? Also, Dekchina, I'm sorry. They did make them, Estelle and Joshua, they are official. +2 law, +2 chaos is good, and +1 gray. Okay, he'll be banned. A worthy sacrifice. I don't really think that you need to be banned from the premise because you seem pretty sorry and genuine, like you turned yourself in about it. But for my chaos. Honestly, I think you went a little too far, spreading those mistruths. By all accounts, Laguna would be well within their rights to have you barred from ever setting foot through the doors again. However, that wouldn't really sit right with me, so maybe they can give you a 3-month ban instead. That's fine. That sounds reasonable to me. How do you feel about that? If that's what it takes to make amends, then that's totally fine by me. Look at you go, Agnes. You showed excellent judgment. 3 months is reasonable. I think that's fine. Honestly, I was just channeling what Van might have said in this context. What matters is that we reached a good point of compromise.
All in a day's work.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Nice. Alignment choices. Certain choices made within the game will greatly affect your LGC alignments. Depending on what answers you choose, either law, gray, or chaos alignment will increase. You can do many things from the desk at ArcGuide Solutions. Okay, that about does it for Old Town. Definitely catching a whiff of something, though. Oh well, still gotta drop by Station Street in the Central Marsh this morning. Might as well poke our heads in on Station Street. Might as well poke our heads in at the Station Street Guild while we're at it, and maybe the police station over in Sidon, too. Would have been nice if I could just ask him about the space program. but he's probably neck deep in the work in it. Guess I'll have to settle for talking to anyone else that's connected to it. The travel menu is now accessible. Station Street, Sidon District, Tryon Mall, and Center Marsh have been added to the travel menu. I want to fight things. I don't want to do all this story dialogue stuff.
Off we go.
This game makes me want to play Fire Emblem for some reason. Maybe I'll go back to my Fire Emblem Three Houses run. It would be cool if I finished the game, because I think I'm like halfway through that run. Wow, Station Street's even more bustling than usual. Yeah, you can really feel the energy in the air. It seems the enthusiasm has only been building in response to Project Startaker. The reality of it finally clicked once the second launch was moved forward. Yeah, it's pretty hardy mode out there, but we didn't drag ourselves over to restate the obvious, did we, Van? Right. Something about this makes my nose twitch. First step is get a feel for the situation. I just want to play Arknight's Enfield after watching the live stream of it this morning. Is it out already? You know the drill by now. Swap intel with the guild, then hit up the other establishments in the area. The department stores, gun shops, a definite must for one. It may be a good idea to speak with other people while we're familiar with as well. January 22nd. How did you watch a live stream? Oh, I guess they have early access. Getting a grasp on how each are adapting to these present conditions would be our only benefit. Okay then, let's give this place a quick sweep. You can now view connection events. Oh, you can now send gifts. Press up on the main menu to open up achievements menu.
Planner launched.
We gotta do Yums. Do you think connection events are voice acted? It was an official live stream showing off all the cool stuff done by the official YouTube channel. Oh, that's cool. Love that. Van's group decides to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. She's so cute. I like how she runs. It's so cute. Alright, here's the money for Agnes's present. I'll pay the rest if it ends up costing more than that, so feel free to let Yume pick out whatever she likes. You got it. Yume has been pretty psyched about all this, so I'll make sure she's happy with whatever she finds. Better not keep her waiting too long. It's about time to get... Hey, Van! Oh, I thought that was Yume. My bad. What's up, Victor? If Yume wants something, buy it with this. Well, we'll be surrounded by shops. I'm sure she'll be tempted by something or another. That's not what I mean. Yume is old enough now to be the one giving gifts. But it's her first time, so I want to reward her for it. Consider this a little celebration of her growth. You understand me? Loud and clear. Once we pick out Agnes's gift, I'll get Yums something. But, isn't 1,000 Mira a little much? That is a lot of money. What's the point of money if I can't use it to spoil Yume? True. What's the point of money if you can't use it to spoil Yums? Honestly, words to live by, Victor. I agree. Let me spoil Yums. If she says she wants something, you better use that money and buy it. Alright, boy. Alright. Boy, you really dote on that girl, don't you? Van! Hurry up! Let's go! You heard the girl. Go. Get your truck. That's funny. Love Victor. Yums is cat jamming. So, where do you want to start, Yums? I want to look at all the kinds of stuff. So let's go to the marsh. Works for me. Reminds me of when we brought you your bike. I remember that. Good memories, Yums. I do wish that they changed Yume's outfit. I wish that they made her look a little bit older. Never did end up buying anything in the marsh back then. But I take it you've got an idea of what you're looking for? Yep. After thinking about a whole bunch of stuff about what Agnes likes, I remembered something. A photo album, eh? Makes sense to me. Agnes is the type to treasure her memories, so I'd say this is a good pick. Yeah, do you think she'll like it? Definitely. You better give it to her yourself too. I bet that'll make her even happier. Sorry to keep you waiting. Was this the design you would like? Yeah, I'd like that one, please. Wonderful. That'll come out to 100 Mira. That's exactly how much Paulette gave me. That's cute. She looks so happy. Love Yumes. Man, this sure is a snazzy design. Exactly the kind of thing Agnes would like. You've got a good eye. So, what made you pick this one? I wonder. I guess I saw it and thought she'd love this. Huh. Well, picking out something perfect just on instinct is pretty impressive. How should I say it? I guess you really do get people. Is that a toy camera? What, you want one? Yeah, but today's supposed to be about buying a present for Agnes. Oh, she's so good. She's such a good girl. She knows that, today's not about her, and very thoughtful and considerate. Love yous. Come on, you're still a kid. You don't need to worry about that kind of thing. Let's grab one. Consider it a reward for picking out such a good gift for Agnes. Love Yume, love Yumes. Big Yumes fan here. Really? Thanks, fan. One of our new model toys cameras, right? That will be 2,000 Mira. Man, that's twice as much as what Victor gave me. Whatever. Now's not the time to be cheap. True. Ugh. When did I become such a damn softie? I mean, for Yumes, it's understandable, man. We love Yumes. Come on, how could you say no to that cute little smile? Here you go, 2,000 Mira. Thanks, fan. Just think of it as a gift from your grandpa and myself. But today's not my birthday. Let me put it this way. You've given me the pleasure of watching you grow up. I'm just returning the favor. Oh, I love that, fan. Good job, fan. And heck, your grandpa's so happy you'd think it was your birthday. I'm growing up? Sure are. Might be hard to see from where you're standing, but there's no denying it. You look like you're really enjoying yourself. So, what made you suddenly want a camera? Well, I want to make lots of memories. Where's this coming from? I mean, making memories you can hold on to is great. Making memories you can hold on to is a great idea. What sort of memories do you find important, Yume? Well, I've got a whole bunch. Like memories with Mommy and Grandpa. And most recent memories from when everyone started coming here. You mean Agnes and the rest of the gang, yeah? Yep. I mean, ever since they came here, every day has been totally different from the one before. They teach me all about stuff I never knew, and show me all kinds of stuff I've never seen. Plus, I feel like Mommy and Grandpa have been happier too. Can't deny things become pretty exciting around here for all three of you. And if you and everyone else had never moved in, then Maxim and Mommy would have never gotten as close as they are now. Yumes was saying how she felt like her family got bigger ever since I came into the picture. So I bet it means a lot to her to have my assistance making things more lively. I love that.
For me, my memories from right now are the most important ones. I never ever want to forget them. And I want Agnes to remember them too. And I want her to make even more great memories.
Think so? Well, I think that's a wonderful idea. If you treasure the now that much, then I'm sure Agnes would love to hear about it. So you should make sure to let her know how you feel. Got it? That'll help make her birthday party the best it can be.
Yep, of course.
I guess that's kind of the whole point of the party. What took you so long, Van? Did you help her buy a present? Oh, Yume, that sure is a nice camera you got there. What happened? Did he buy that for you? Uh-huh. He said it was a present from you and him. Thanks a bunch, Grandpa. I'm glad you liked the present I got you. Geez, I'm not even sure what we're celebrating anymore. Hey, Van, come over here. Here's the extra 1,000 mirror for the camera. Take it. Nah, I'm good. I don't mind. No, you're taking it. That was supposed to be a present from me, so I'm paying for it. Got it? Sorry, but I refuse. After all, I'm the one who picked it out with her. You're just gonna have to live with going half and half on Yume's present with me. Here's to celebrating her growth. Ugh. You might have picked it out with her, but I'm the one who told you to buy her something in the first place. Van, Grandpa, what's the matter? It's nothing, Yumes. It's nothing, Yume. Huh? That's cute. And so after helping Yume buy someone a gift for the first time and witnessing her growth firsthand, Van met up with his friends with a full heart and returned to work. Love that, Yumes. It does stink how the connections aren't voice acted.
What's next?
Should I do Fairy? The lore kind of went crazy with Fairy. Low key. Like, that's the first time Fairies had good lore in this entire series. But Master Berard might be more interesting. I'm gonna grab my breakfast and bring it up. I'll be back. Okay, sorry. I need to send a text to a family member about my summer job, because I need to work in the summer. Because I didn't know this because I've been on my parents' insurance, but apparently I thought you just get insurance, like, because right, I work 10 out of the 12 months. That's like what my contract is. I thought I just get health insurance for those 2 months. But my mom was like, no, you still have to pay for it. Even when you don't, like, you don't get a paycheck. You still have to pay for it out of your bank account, so you need to work. Because I'm gonna have to go on my own insurance, over the summer, because I'm turning 26. Which is lame. Which one should we do? Fairy's probably going to be back more times than Brigard, and hanging out with either seemingly unlock the back of party team attacks for them. Oh, okay, so I'll do Fairy. So should I have not done Yumes? Should I have done Fairy and Brigard? Or should I have saved? Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Wow, up close this thing really is super tall. Nah, Yumes was needed. That's what I'm also thinking. V. Yumes is so cute. Like, how could you not choose Yume's connection? Man got a 500 HP boost from hanging. But is that worth or the backup thing? I guess Van will probably never be my backup. Actually, no. I will be choosing Green Shores over him. This is already a fated decision. 16.45 Arg, if I'm remembering right. The climbing wall is apparently used in full-blown competitions, but man, the incline at the top is something else. Right? I bet it'd make for great training. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but you're not allowed to climb to the top unless you're with an adult. I told them I already was an adult back at home, but they wouldn't listen. Yeah, well, no surprise there. When in Calvard and all that. I think I'll give it a go too. Beats standing around watching. Sounds good. Let's do it together. Huh. Ugh. And here I thought this would be a walk in the park. Van, you're straining too much. Forget about your muscles. You've got to use your bones. Got it? Figures you've already got the hang of it. But I'm pretty sure you're grabbing onto too many colors. You're supposed to stick with just one. Oh. This requires more brain power than I thought. I really need to think about how to move my body. All right, let's give it another shot. Sure, why not? Gotta use my bones. That's it, keep going. We're seriously supposed to be able to climb this? Without a belay line? That's scary. I know that there are actual things like this in the world. Like, this is not fiction, but... Don't worry. This is nothing compared to the cliff that I had to scale with the Warriors of Kruga for an ambush op. Holy... One of the rocks I grabbed came loose, and I almost went tumbling down to the ground. I was this close to being a goner. Just hearing about that's giving me the chills. Crap, sorry, but this is it for me. Van! I like how Fairy comes down with us. What a good friend. That guy just stretching over there like, yes, I'm gonna do this. I can do this. Hey, you did good that time. This was your best attempt yet. Climbing looks simple, but there's more to it than meets the eye. I've realized. Totally. It looks like it's nothing like you're trying to climb a natural terrain. But my times are getting better and better thanks to me doing it with you, Van. So, you up for a race? We'll make it to the top this time, I'm sure. Sometimes I wonder where all that energy comes from. Sorry, but I'd better tap out for my own safety. What? My fingers are shot. I doubt I could even hold my Zypha right now. Believe me, I'd love to keep going, but if I don't stop now, my work's gonna suffer for it later. I guess that makes sense. Darn, I really wanted to conquer this wall together.
Then how's about I tag in?
Oh, Thea! Holy, we chose the connection! That's you! Oh my god, I know. Ah, Fee! Didn't realize you were here, Clausel. Of course Fee's here. Fee's always here when I play Trails. Love that.
I'm on break, so I've just been taking in the sights.
I wasn't planning on interrupting, but I couldn't help overhearing. I'd be happy to take Van's place if that's cool with you. I get to climb with you? I know I'd appreciate it. No doubt you've climbed your fair share of walls. I enjoy some bouldering on my days off, yeah. It makes for good exercise. This is as good of a chance as any for some friendly competition. What'd you say, Fairy? Ah, yeah, I would love that. And so their bouldering competition begins. Who do you think is going to win, Fee? Do you think you're going to beat Fairy? Or do you think Fairy's going to kick your butt? Whoever reached the top first would be declared the winner. Fee raced up the wall by using her nimbleness to her advantage, while Fairy relied on her lightweight and honed senses to match Fee's pace. And finally, it's gotta be a tie. You're right. Maybe Fairy was first. I don't know. Who won? The winner is Fairy by a hair's breadth. Oh, unlucky. Wow, bravo! I've never seen anyone reach the top before. That was incredible. Are those girls pro or something? Whoa, when did we get such a big crowd? I think we might have made a scene. Wow, what a view. Yep, this isn't as high as the Ferris wheel, but it doesn't get much better than this. Congrats on reaching the top for the first time. By the way, I didn't think I'd end up second. You're right, you didn't think that you'd end up second, Fee. Ha ha ha, get it? It's your Fee. Well, I didn't think I'd win. It probably helped that I was nice and warmed up after practicing with Van. Plus, I didn't want to lose to you, Fee. I swear, you're like a different person compared to when we first met. I heard about what happened with the Crimson Beast. You got to see Ida again, right? I was out of the country when everything happened. I wish I could have been there with you. Fee, I'm sure Ida would have liked that too. It was just all so much. I had to face down my own immaturity and insecurities. But Van and the others were there for me, and I did get to see her again. They all gave me the push I needed. As fleeting as the whole thing was, I refused to pretend like it never happened. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Now that you're an adult, I plan on treating you as more than just my equal. We're both her little sisters, so let's work hard together. Ah, right, for sure. See, now you gotta like Fairy, Fee, because she's your little sister. Now you're required to like her. Hup. Van, I thought you couldn't climb anymore. I got my grip strength back with a little rest, so I figured I'd give it one last shot. Phew. Took a lot out of me, but I made it somehow. Not bad. Well, I should get back to my patrol. We have to do something like this again, Fairy. I had fun. Yeah, me too. How did they get down? Did they expect to jump down? Because it looks like just a wall from both sides, to be honest. But it looks pretty unsafe. It's not surprising that Fee jumped down, but... Sorry if I interrupted anything. You two had a good talk, yeah? Yeah, we did. It all feels like a dream, you know? Fee was raised in the Jaeger Corps like me, but she's one of the guild's aces, dashing across the front lines. I've always idolized her since hearing Ada's stories. And now she recognizes me for who I am. Well, there's no doubt that you've got more room to grow than anyone else in the office, which is crazy. You've only just taken the mantle of Flame Priestess and finished your rite of passage. You're just getting started. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what people call me. I'm still just 14. I really had my inexperience rubbed in my face after that test at Marduk HQ. Forget about my brother. Even just between Fee's group, Thor's, the Dominions, Rufus, and Lapis. Everyone there was so incredibly strong and full of conviction. I felt like if I caught a glimpse looking out at Orad State and seeing Marduk HQ tower over everything, a glimpse of just how much bigger the world my brother chose is over the Kruga. There's so much more than just the warrior lifestyle I grew up in. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. It makes me believe I can be anything. Anyone. That's the privilege of youth, Fairy. Or should I say, that's a privilege that belongs to everyone. I feel like even I have ways to go when I see you reaching for even greater heights.
I don't think you're that old, Van. I might still be inexperienced, but I really like working with you. And one day, I hope I can catch up to... No. Surpass the people I respect.
With that attitude, I'm sure that day'll come. After a friendly chat, the two climbed back down. Following some much-needed rest from bouldering, they returned to work. That was nice. That was cute. I like that we saw Fee.
Maybe I should get an order scooter too.
I have a taste of my gourmet offerings. Your tongue will thank you.
Damn you, Shino. Where'd you even get that
time.
stuff?
Have a taste of my gourmet offering.
Damn you, Shino. Where'd you even get that stuff?
Man, what a time to be alive.
Let's see what we got.
Proscribed part-time plight. I took on a shady part-time delivery job and now I'm in trouble. I was blinded by a high pay, but once I got the Mira, my personal information was stolen. Please, you have to help me. I'll be waiting in the back alley near the station. Colt. Oh, there's 4SPG on the bulletin board, A shady part-time delivery job. When I think about the clandestine delivery persons, she is the one who always springs to mind. Personally, I don't think she has anything to do with this 4SPG. At least, I hope she doesn't. Well, whatever the case, there's been a lot happening behind the scenes lately that I'd classify as concerning. Might be worth looking into and hearing what our prospective client has to say.
Stock prices are through the roof.
What can I
Stock
get for
prices
you
are through
today?
the roof.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Please come back soon.
Maybe I should pick up. Let me know if you need anything at all. Come back anytime.
Look no further than Holden Groceries.
Oh, is this how you cook?
Sure, give me a minute.
Man's special pancakes
Thanks for
fluffy and
waiting.
cooked to perfection. Did we not get them? Why did it?
Let me know if you need anything at all. Come back anytime.
Why did we not get the? Oh, is it because we didn't eat it?
Love me a sugar rush.
Yeah, that's why.
Love me a sugar rush.
That was pretty filling.
That was very well made. That was amazing. Thank you.
You got them? Okay. I just thought we had to bake. Like, I thought we had to cook. So I was just a little bit confused. I think I just haven't gotten the cooking stuff yet, but it said that I was supposed to.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by. Again, welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by
I would
again.
love to buy one of everything, but I think I need to buy other stuff first. Hey there, Spriggan. Heard you took a trip to Marduk HQ. Guessing you came back here to huff in a huff because of the second launch yesterday. You guessed right. There's a lot going on in the capital by the sounds of things. Don't forget achievements. Oh, true. That's putting it mildly. It looks like the whole world's flipped upside down, both front stage and backstage. Wonder if that's what governments were aiming for from the word go. Surely that's not the case. I mean, this President Silver Fox we're talking about here, throwing everyone for a loop is what he does. So, have you noticed anything weird going on? Well, I hear the military's been holding a bunch of exercises, and not just Baratier Air Base. Don't know much more than that, though. Gotcha. Wonder if they're doing those because of the incident in the Springs, or maybe they're related to the space program. I think we'll need more information before we can come to a definitive conclusion. Well, if I pick up on anything else, I'll let you know. Careful out there, guys. As usual, if you've got any weapons you need, you know where to find me. Thank you.
If you need something custom made, I got you covered.
We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building. All shoppers are cordially invited.
You better take good care of it.
Planner launched!
Good stuff.
I don't have any achievements. I need to grind.
If you need something custom made, I got you covered.
Should I upgrade all of them? No, I don't think I can.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department
I'll
Store.
get more good stuff in stock soon.
We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building.
By the way, you guys hear there was a big management shakeup at Zect Arms after the incident in the spring? Yeah, I did, but I didn't know any of the specifics. You able to shed light on said shakeup? Wish I could. Afraid I'm just as in the dark about it as that as you, though. But what I did hear is that after the reconstructing, a bunch of their parts started popping up all over the black market. We're talking everything from out-modeled weapons to prototypes that never made it into production. Oh, that sounds very bad.
Your attention, please.
True, but it sounds super cool too. I presume some have ended up on the shelves of the Blacklight District vendors? Yep, definitely. And there's rumblings of that one part also made its way in the hands of an ostensibly front-facing seller too. Sounds like they have contacts in the criminal underworld, so who knows what they're planning to do with. Well, that's about all I got. If you want to know more, you'll have to dig it up on your own. Oh, one more thing. I heard that the part that they got is a high-spec prototype. It was an invention that Rosalie woman made by mistake. Rosalie, the chief developer of Zect Arms, who was acting behind the scenes during the spring. Holy flashback. She's crazy. I thought she had been arrested, though. Yeah, but when she was released on bail, and she fled the country after that. Haven't heard anything about her since. The fact that old Biddy actually made it out is shady as hell. I know running with her tail between her legs is what she's good at, but still. Regardless, if we do manage to get our hands on that weapon, it could prove to be useful in fights. Fair point. In that case, might be worth keeping an eye out for it. Though that'd require us working out the identity of the seller who's got one foot in the light and the other in the dark. And we've got Diddly Squat in the lead front.
We are currently hosting a special event.
Wait, there is one person who helped with Yume's bike. If there's one place that they have a connection to both sides, it'd be this hardware store. He's got a pretty wide spread of goods too. Guess it couldn't hurt to drop by.
Time to get to work.
Nice.
So...
I like how we got a quest from that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further than Holden Groceries.
I don't know.
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
I can see my house from here. What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
Hey, look. They're showing off the Orbital scooters that launched back in spring.
Huh. Interesting. They're kind of cute.
Love that random voice line. Normally voice lines are only in the beginning of like new places or scenes, so. What was I doing? Oh, I was eating food.
I'm full.
That was yummy.
If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no further.
Did you need me for something? Wait a sec. You're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? Colt, right? We saw your 4SPG. We're from Arkride Solutions. Oh, thank the goddess. I can't believe you actually came. I really need your help, man. I've got no one else to turn to. Everything will be all right. We promise. Why don't you start by describing your problem in detail? Yeah, give us the rundown. Right. Well, to start, I'm a college student here in the capital. And not too long ago, I helped someone out with a job, but it turns out it wasn't exactly, legal. Oh, I've heard about criminal organizations forcing unsuspecting people to do their dirty work. Yeah, and thanks to them, the rise of the Orbital network, the number of victims is increasing. I'm self-supporting, so I have to take all the jobs I can get to make ends meet. But when I saw the new Orbital scooter, I had to have it. I ended up buying one on credit. While I was working even harder than ever to pay it off, I came across this advertisement on the net. They were recruiting for part-time delivery men position, only open to those with Orbital scooters. I applied and followed the instructions detailed in the Orbital mail I got. They sent me this briefcase. All I had to do was take it to a specific place, and they deposit 5,000 mira into my account. At first, I was over the moon, but I thought on it more, I got cold feet. I sent them a message saying I had to back out, and in response, they gave me the details about the next job, along with a record of my personal information. A threat, huh? They've got it down to a science. They send you more mira too, right? Yes, I tried to give it back, but they wouldn't take it. Sending money to turn you into an accomplice is a pretty common move for these guys. I take it that's why you can't go to the guild, even though you're looking for help. There's no getting around the fact that you're a mule for these guys. The guild and the police definitely wouldn't let that slide. If this gets out, you might even be kicked out of school. I know, that's why I haven't turned to them. I spent the whole year preparing for college, and then I finally made it. My parents were so happy for me. I never imagined something like this would happen. Stupid me and my stupid greed. I don't think it's that greedy, you know? It's unlucky. But it's not like it was malicious, you know? You're the only one I can turn to. Please help me. Van. Alright, we'll help you. These guys are luring people out and tempting offers and then dragging them into the shadows. No way I'm letting them get away with it on my own backyard. Well said. Let's do what we can to find an ideal solution. Oh, thank you very much. Save your thanks for when we're done. Till then, we're gonna need something to start with. Why don't you finish telling us everything you know? You got it! A slightly calmer Colt was then able to relay more information about this case, after which the group had him wait in the back alleyway. A deliveryman job, huh? Sounds like someone's trying to capitalize on Hermes being off the grid. Yes, they're taking advantage of the void she left behind, as well as the recent release of Orbital scooters. They put a surprising amount of thought into the scheme. What they're doing is pretty damn low, though. That's putting it mildly. I mean, they're pushing innocent people into a life of crime. We need to catch them before they do any more harm. There's just one problem. Only clue we got from the message Colt showed us Only clue we've got is the message Colt showed us from his employer. Right, and I'm sure it wouldn't shock you to learn the sender's address is encrypted. But some of the Orbital mails were forwarded to multiple people simultaneously. By analyzing those, I was able to identify one other recipient. So what you're saying is someone else had been dragged in this kind of work. The name of the person in question is Largo. Theo and I have already figured out where he is too. The Sidon district. Odds are he's got a scooter. Let's see what we can find.
Okay, time to get to work.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Project starting to provide high-speed communication.
This is so freaking awesome! What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
I can handle any maintenance.
Off plugins. Amazing. Should I get more? This might be good. What the fuck is so early? I took the day off of work. Because I finished all of my duties and obligations and I don't have anything on Friday and I... wanted to play this game. And... yeah. Cozy Friday then? It is. I'm very excited. I am going to Chick-fil-A at 4 o'clock though. So. How's your day, Yev? What's going on with you? How's that chick doing? Should I get Shadow Spear fee? I feel like Deathblow kind of goes crazy at this point in the game. LMAO already locked in the Chick-fil-A time. I did lock in the Chick-fil-A time. I locked in the Chick-fil-A time earlier this week. Because Chick-fil-A is very far away from me, so I gotta schedule a time to be Chick-fil-A time. I'm gonna go get Panda Express in a bit. I'm jealous. I love Panda Express. Their chow mein. It's amazing. I really want to buy all of this shit, but I know that I'm gonna spend all of my money and then I'm gonna be pissed. So.
What can I get for you?
Myself.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Because sometimes when I shop, I don't have a ton of self-control. In-game and IRL. Speaking of which, there's this new sweat set that I want. But to be fair, I've been really into sweat sets. I've been like wearing this comfort sweat set all the time. This is the comfort hoodie. And it's so soft on the inside because all of my sweaters were so old. I bought a lot of sweatshirts in like high school and college, and I've just kept them because I was like, I have them.
Well, speak of the devil.
Holy Ren.
Your sense of timing is so on point, it's scary.
Ducksheena, I don't know if you're still on my stream, but Ren Bright, that's a Trails in the Sky character right there.
Hey there, Arkwright.
Same with Zin.
Been a while since I've seen you and the whole gang together.
I was chauffeuring my dad around this morning. He needed to take his truck in for maintenance, so we got breakfast. Love that. What did you eat? Never grew out of your old clothes. Well, girls stopped growing like pretty, like height-wise, pretty early on. I stopped growing in middle school. But I have had these and they've been washed a lot. My point is they're really old. And so they've been washed a lot, so the inside of it is not soft because obviously it loses its softness the more you wash it. But these are brand new and they're so fucking soft and I love them and I want to buy more. But to be fair, it's not that expensive because this is Comfort Kids. So it's like $35 for a sweater and then $25 for the sweatpants. And that's what? $60 for a sweat set, which is not bad in this day and age. But at the same time, I have been investing a lot of money into like YouTube and editing and stuff like that. So I'm also trying to be like mindful of that and I'm also trying to save my money because, you know, I'm at a point in my life where I really need to save money to live and not spend all my money, especially if I ever want to like move out of my parents' house. You know, I need to like actually have savings and stuff, and so I'm trying to manage myself. Demure and mindful. I'm trying to be. Well, minus Master and Judith at the moment anyways.
It's been a minute since we've all got together. Only ones I've seen recently are Van and Fairy.
Just become a famous streamer / content creator. Thank you so much. I'm trying so hard. Well, no, I'm not actually trying hard to do that. But I am trying to build my brand and stuff. And it would be nice if it's self-sustainable. I like my current job. I don't foresee myself wanting to quit it. Unless if something crazy happened. But it would be nice if it paid for itself, you know? It's not just me dumping money into it. Which I'm happy. All things considered, I haven't dumped like a ton of money into it considering how long, like it's a hobby. So like compared to other people who spend money on hobbies, it probably, well, I don't know. I've spent a lot of money on video games and like electronics and stuff. I don't know. It's technically a tax write-off for, like, a lot of the services and stuff. No, it probably is a more expensive hobby, but that's okay. It's not as expensive as, like, golfing. Oh my god, I went to Topgolf recently. So much fun. I see you decided to drop by too, Ren. Going by the uniform, I'm guessing you're planning to pay a visit to our mess leader?
That's right. I know I've more or less handed over the reins to you and the others, but there are still a few loose ends to tie up. I'd also like to help Albert as much as I'm able before I return home.
I see. You guys are gonna have it rough when she's gone. Leave it to Super Schoolgirl to leave supersized shoes to fill. So true. Who doesn't spend money on video games, electronics in this day and age, though? Yeah, everything's so expensive, though, dude. I was thinking of getting an Aura ring because I think that it's super cool. But I've heard that you can use HSA for that. I don't have HSA, though. I don't know if I can use... Could I use my insurance card? Maybe I have an HSA card. But I feel like my dad uses that. I share HSA with my dad, and he uses that for, like, family doctors. Like, I don't use stuff like that. But maybe when I get on my own insurance, I could get HSA. I don't know if my school provides us with that. And then I could get an Aura ring, or I could get glasses. You know? That'd be pretty cool. And then it's like free money, because this is money that you either use it or lose it, right? So I have to use it. I feel like last year I spent less than $200 in games and electronics. Half of that was buying a controller for my PC. Last year I spent a lot of money on games and electronics because I bought my PC. But other than that, I don't like spend money on Dota. Sometimes I do, but not really recently. You're headed back to Liberal after the first semester is over, right? We're gonna miss you lots.
I appreciate that, but my return is overdue. I already extended my stay more than 3 months past my original exchange period.
I think that's part of the reason she's been dropping by the guild every now and then lately. There's also the fact that she's with the West Zamuria Tech Union. Project Startaker moving ahead of schedule affects them too.
Wondered if that was the case. Oh, by the way, is Elaine out right now? She's in the middle of handling a request at the moment. As you can well imagine, things have been rather hectic since yesterday.
Oh, I heard you guys went to Marduk HQ. Color me curious. You up for a little info swapping with your pals at the guild?
Damn it. Lured in with a scent of intel, walk right into the bear's trap. Go us. Well, at least now we can cut to the chase without pretext. FYI, if you're expecting us to go spill in all our beans, you're gonna walk away disappointed. Wait, hold up. Clausel, your friends were at Marduk with us? Did they not tell you all about it?
No clue what you're talking about.
That's very fee. Okay, so you guys are slammed, but not because of any activity from criminal organizations, foreign or otherwise. I got that right? That's the gist, yeah? We've got no signs of mafia movement, not from the likes of Dollar family or any of the random Edith gangs. And there hasn't been so much as a peep about groups like Scorpions of Zact or Zect Arms. Now that Heiue's got their crap together, I bet they've got the underworld more under their thumb than ever. But I don't think that's all there is to it. Even the CID's been taking a cat nap, seems like. For real? You're right about Heiue becoming stronger than ever, thanks to Liu and Li families working hard in glove. Could the CID's inactivity be part due to the space program? I suppose that's possible. They've primarily been working to defend the project, so they may well have elected to narrow their focus. Perhaps to prevent a crisis on the level of what Almada did last year. Ah. They probably still have what happened in March on their brain too, especially because of that coup d'etat, even if it didn't actually happen. I'm sure they're willing to go out to whatever lengths to remove any and all obstacles that might stand in the way of the space program. Everything's so expensive now. So true. Everything is so expensive now. I can certainly understand the plan's importance, but what's puzzling me is why they're pursuing it so aggressively. What has them in such a hurry, I wonder? That's the million mirror question right there. Is someone threatening them? Is someone pulling the strings? What's going on? Anyway, circling back to criminal organization movements, any word on the society? Oh yeah, them. I know we've worked with Ouroboros before, but not because we wanted to. Those circus... Sorry. I need balloons. Those circus freaks have put Samaria through enough hell to last a lifetime. Right, and the Oathbreaker especially hasn't spared us any of that grief. Mr. Salesian... I wish I had news to share, but alas, I'm not even privy as to the status of their pact with the President. I have a hunch, however, that they've yet another dastardly plot simmering in the wings. Of course they do. That goes without saying, with what all their behind-the-scenes strings pulling in Liberal, Crossbell, and the Empire. Which is why we should keep our eyes and ears open for any society goings-on. If you notice anything, let us know straight away. And that goes triple if any new enforcers pop up. Depending on their enforcer number, HQ might even send more bracers here to back us up. Seriously? So someone other than Walter, Lucrezia, and the twin son? Gotcha. Perhaps they're referring to the infamous almighty conflagration. Or could it be...
Huh? Who are you guys talking to down there?
Oh?
Of course. Arc Ride Solutions. Why am I not surprised?
Hi, Alvis. Nice to see you too, Mr. Chip on the Shoulder. And here I thought we'd finally landed in your good graces after wrapping up that coup d'etat business together.
Ugh, I already regret that whole thing without you bringing it up. Thinking about it just makes me want to die of embarrassment. Anyway, it's not like I have anything against you guys anymore.
All right. You've made your point, Alvis. So, I take it you're all doing some investigating as well?
Sorry for accidentally
We have
skipping
a
that.
busy few weeks ahead of us, so why don't we work together sometime? A little help here and there can go a long way.
Right, teamwork makes the dream work after all. No objections here, especially since you asked so nicely. Be swell if you old Grumpy Green was half as friendly as you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're heading out now.
Oh yeah. You two were going out to patrol the outskirts this morning, right?
Not that I have anything to worry about with you both on the case, but good luck out there all the same.
Thanks. You too.
All right, I'll pull the car around then. Let's go.
On that note, I think I'll take my leave. Thanks for giving us the dirt, Ren. I know you've still got a bit before you're headed back to Liberal, so keep the visits coming till then, you hear? If you insist. Now then, Agnes, Van, you and the others, do your best out there, okay? We will. And please let us know if you need any help with things at the Academy. I'll drop a line if anything comes up. You be sure to keep me in the loop too, you got it? Very well. If I catch word of any morally gray going-ons, you'll be the first to know. Well, I'd better get going. Ta-ta for now. Such a lady. The morally gray stuff aside, it really is nice to see her smile like that. Guessing we have you to thank for that arc ride. Well, you and the other folks at RMS, anyway. I wouldn't say that. She's already pretty blessed with a good family and friends, even outside us. True, Estelle Joshua? Still, I'd be happy if we were able to help her, even if only a little. I really am gonna miss her. Same here. She did so much for me over this last year. We may live in an era where international communication is at our fingertips, but she will certainly be missed all the same. Okay, we should probably get back to work. Like I said earlier, keep your eyes, ears, and nose open for trouble. That keen sense of yours might help you sniff out something we missed. As for me, I'm gonna be away this afternoon. Got a job out of the city. If you notice anything, though, hit us up. And we might reach out if we have any questions ourselves, too. Oh. Sure, you can call whenever. Out of the city? Oh, maybe she's going to help them. Good news is Elaine will be here to pick up the slack. If you're ever in a pinch, she's just a few keystrokes away. Fee gonna be in Reen's party, so I'm using Fee and Reen. Crow is just not getting used. That's unlucky. I'm sure she'll be down to drop whatever she's doing and help off the books like she's done before. Unless if evasion sucks in this game, then maybe not. But I would love a dodge tank. Yeah, no doubt. Can't ask for more of an effective bracer to work with than her, you know? In fact, I'd say she's a match made in heaven for you guys. Indeed. So as long as Elaine is willing, we'll have no issues with loaning her out to your group. You bracers don't have a subtle bone in your body. I could watch you get poked and prodded like that all day and never get bored.
Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging.
Until the launch day rolls around, all you can do is play the wait and see game. Seems like our contacts from the CID have gone quiet. Haven't even had much intel from them lately. That's why we really gotta put our heads together now more than ever. There can't be light without dark. We operate in the former, while you deal with the latter. So since we're so entwined, we kinda have to work together, yeah? I'm not exactly sure how that works. Ugh. Ever since that damn coup d'etat, he's been more brazen than ever. I was out of the country during the spring, so I wasn't there during the whole incident with the red Grendel. I can tell you guys have grown a lot from that experience. I'm not gonna let you guys leave me in the dust, so I'll be giving it my all during my away job. Let's both do our best, Fee.
It's happening soon. Right?
Okay. No, maybe I should do the treat now. Because there's
Let's
one
do
in Center
this.
Marsh. I was gonna say maybe I should do the green before the red. Because that's what you're supposed to do, but I just want to clear out street by street. I'm so cold. Things are as calm and silent as ever. Even so, the space program sparked a considerable surge in corporate activity. In the sense, the commercial center like this should be feeling some level of impact. Also, yeah, thanks to that girl. I haven't heard from her since Tuesday, so rip me. That's okay. You can just respond to her back, right? I mean, I don't know, it's up to you. You don't have to, but I feel like that's fine. That doesn't necessarily mean rest in pieces. Yes, though difficult to gauge by appearances alone, there might be quite a bit of Mira moving about here. So, how should we approach this district? Well, as curious as I am about what's shaken on the business end, our first order of business is comparing notes with the police. They ought to give us some decent leads on how things are shifting under the surface. The inspector's definitely mellowed out lately, but we can squeeze more than a few answers out of him. Yeah, let's hit up the station first and work our way around from there.
How's that project coming along? I'm sure the police will be able to help.
Hello, Detective Neat. Sup, Inspector? Got a second to chat? Good morning, Detective Neat.
Good morning to you too, Agnes. As for you, Spriggan, what do you need from us, huh? What gave you the idea you could just waltz in and out of here like you own the place? And don't talk like we're all buddy-buddy.
Okay, I get this is your bit, but you ain't exactly practicing bias-free policing with these attitudes pendulum swings. So true. Come on, all of us are friends here, right, Inspector? We've worked on tons of cases together at this point. Hello, Deswani.
Well, that's true, and even if you have been helpful from time to time, we have to set some limits.
Or else word will get around that the Edith police rub shoulders with those who dabble in the gray.
You say that, but didn't you visit Montmartre with your family the other day? Yeah, you and Victor talked up a storm about your daughter and Yume before teaming to go rag on Van.
What I do in my free time is beside the point.
Let's cut to the chase. Is there something I can help you with today? And keep it brief, okay? We're very busy here. That's so? You guys slam these days too? Guess that makes sense with the whole Republic being caught up in space program hype and all. When there's an increase in events and tourists, it follows that trouble would rise as well. Ah, well, that isn't really a problem for us in itself. After all, Edith's security is about as good as it can be, when the police aren't being kept at arm's length anyways. What do you mean by that? Kept at arm's length by who? I'm getting to it, see? Oh, crap. That's not information meant for prying ears, is what I'd normally say. But seeing you all have some connections on your end, this might actually be worth divulging to you. So you've been having coordination problems with the CID and the military recently? That doesn't seem right. They didn't even give us a heads up about the second rocket launch until the last possible second. The whole thing was suddenly broadcast live to the city screens, leading to all sorts of problems cropping up. It's a small miracle that we managed to prevent any major incidents or accidents from happening. Feels like their activities are more opaque than ever before. I had hoped you might have heard something from the friend of yours. Kincaid? Sad to say, but nah, we've got nothing. Seems Marduk didn't get any advance notice either. Must be acting on their own then. Yes, I had the same thought. Guess I'm not going to be taking it easy before that final rocket launch is over and done with. Hey, Inspector, you mind if I put off that case you assigned me? And just what compelled you to ask such a stupid question? You know as well as I do, it's nothing we can postpone. What case are you talking about, if I might ask? Well, lately we've had a string of missing person reports being filed by mistake. Like a wife running away from home after a fight, or a boyfriend vanishing out of the blue. You know, that kind of thing. Every time they come back within a few days, and we'll get a call to have the report retracted. Ah, sorry, sir. Forgive me and my big mouth. The look that he's giving him. Normally, I'd say that doesn't sound like the unusual, but them happening one after another is definitely weird. Agreed. When there's only been a handful of instances so far, it's nonetheless cause for concern. We've been investigating this in addition to all of the workspace program has been caused. Unfortunately, leads are a bit scarce at the moment. Gotcha. In that case, we'll keep an eye out on our end too for now. Gotta pay you back somehow for all that juicy police intel you just gave us. Apologies, but I'd be beyond grateful for it. Hold on, Inspector. We don't need to rely on him. I'm still making progress here. By standing there yapping? Yeah, sure. Now get back to work, you lazy oaf.
I'm sure the police will be able to help.
Do you have a moment?
The police are aware that large number of weapons have been dumped onto the black market. Our reports indicate that the armaments used by Almada's leaders were manufactured by Zek Arms. We'll have to keep a close eye on things to make sure such heinous weapons aren't misused again. Heinous, sorry.
How's that project coming along?
While I understand why you might think that, consider this.
You like what you see? Please come again.
I don't know where that marker's pointing to. Maybe it's the roof? I don't know where that... Maybe it... Oh, it's below me.
Get on it now. Time is money.
I haven't seen my game in a while.
Excuse me?
They want me to take this briefcase someplace outside the city lines? Damn it. Their demands get worse and worse each time. Same with the pay. Our partnership has proved very lucrative. I'm looking forward to your continued results. Just don't think that you can get away from us. Shit. How did it come to this? Huh? A blank message? No doubt about it. That's Largo. Yep, looks like we hit the jackpot. Who are you? I'm what you call a Spriggan, and I got a couple of questions for you. It's about your current job. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to hide it. We're on your side. Unless you really did sell your soul to an organized crime syndicate, then I'm not so sure. I bet you were told that if you talked to anyone, you'd regret it. I know nothing! Nothing! Leave me alone! I don't have a choice! As long as I do well, I'll move up. And the only other option is 6 arch down. That's the underworld for you. Now you're stuck in the middle of it, but it's too early to give up living in the sun. Seriously? What do you want from me? Wait, did you say Spriggan? Don't tell me you're that problem solver I've heard about. The one and only. Look, we're here to help. Mind giving us the lowdown? So he and Colt are in roughly the same boat, though it sounds like Largo's done a few more jobs for them. I realized the goods I was delivering were suspicious, but the pay was too good. I convinced myself it would be fine as long as no one found out. By the time I realized just how bad it was, I was in too deep. So they don't just use your personal information and back you in a corner. They exploit your guilt and fear as well. Ooh, when I get my hands on these guys... Guess we better follow the stench back to the source ASAP. Is that even possible? You don't even know who my employers are. That all depends on what clues you can give us. For starters, why don't you hand me the goods? There is surely no better clue than the product itself. Seeing how convoluted their setup was and how they forced you to transport the case, opening it might just lead us directly to them. Fair warning, since we're not the police or the guild, we can turn a blind eye to the stuff you've got tricked into doing. But you'll have to give up the dirty mirror you made. That's as much of a break as I can give you. It all depends on whether you fear your employer more than you trust us. I get it. I'll trust you for now. And I agree to your conditions too. Please help me. The group received the attach and checked its contents. A gun? Weapon trafficking. And they were using normal people to do it. I had a feeling. How did I get caught up in something like this? If the police had pulled me over, even once, then all the blame would be put on you as the man in charge of disappears. It's a pretty common tactic. Scan trace odor residue on attaché case complete. Observation, scent of fresh produce, seafood, and other consumable goods identified. Deduction, 78% chance attaché case passed through the center marsh. Oh, the center marsh? I guess FVO would be familiar with it, seeing as they sometimes do grocery runs for Montmartre. But I can't really think of many hiding spots that rats like that could hole up in. Can't hurt to drop by and do some SARD searches just in case. In the meantime, you should find some place to lay low, but keep sending them updates like you still are doing the job. You got it. I'll do whatever you need. Please, you're all I got.
Get on it now. Time is money.
They've updated their stock.
Welcome to Erland, sir. Please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
Nice. I love buying clothing.
The economy's on the up and up.
It's so exciting.
Let's do this!
Understood. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Come on, Simon.
Hey, the basketball crew's here today.
I could
Gonna
go for
eat
some early
something?
morning exercise. Anyone want to shoot?
Hey, welcome. Don't be a stranger.
Oops.
I wonder if they made this game harder.
Seriously?
Back to the music.
Oh, that's so sensitive. It's so hard.
Seriously?
Oh.
Yeah!
Alrighty.
Seriously?
Is that all there is to it? Am I supposed to make a certain amount of hoops?
Yeah!
Radio Network. And now for the latest.
I don't know. I don't really care that much. Let me go talk to this chick and then I can accept the other request.
I'm sure the police will be able to.
Oh, never mind. It's not a chick, it's the Swanee.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Why does it still have a...
Pardon me.
Dude, these quests are like not as straightforward. They're like... okay. Talk to Swanee with the second topic to get a keyword. Okay, wait, first I need to go to Yaz Center Marsh.
Go,
That's why.
go.
My bad. I really need to follow a guide, huh? This district's teeming with activity, just like always. It only gets more packed by the day with the economy hitting its strides. Well, obviously a market's the first place you'd expect that to affect. Still, in all the liveliness is sure to be drawing in people of all sorts. Yeah, might even be some we know. Let's give the place a once-over. Okay. Scent particles in the air are confirmed 97% match for the analyzed odor residue to the attaché case. Well, sounds like we made the right call coming here to do shard searches. Now let me register the metallic scent of the gun on the app. And done. We're good to go. Great. Alright, let's get to searching. Use a shard search and follow the metallic scent. You can now use shard search throughout the town. By pressing right stick, you can examine objects and suspicious spots that you normally can't see. Suspicious spots.
Something is afoot. Investigate if you would.
Wait, first I should...
Now where? Search time.
Scent continues beyond this door. Seems like that connects to the old sewer system. This must be the place then. If everyone's ready, let's jump them. Let me save. Van doesn't really have CP, but I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's not a big deal. And so they carefully made their way along the old sewer system. Eventually, they arrived in a wide chamber deep inside. So it was you guys, the Dolar family. Who are you? It's that damn Spriggan. Why is he here? This is the gang that Ronald was part of before he was arrested for the RMS incident. So, you're the ones behind the gun peddling, huh? Here I was all psyched for a big shot mastermind shutdown, but you're just the same third-rate mafia gutter trash we've fought a million times before. Say that again, I dare you. We've had enough trouble as it is being on the police and the guild's radar, but thanks to that damn spoiled brat. There's no way we're gonna let you ruin this golden egg-laying scheme we thought of on our own. On your own? Gathering people's personal information? Using fear to force them to commit crimes? Buddy, that's right out of Amada's playbook. You just missed one crucial lesson. In the end, they got wiped out. Now, as for the dirt you have on all the people you dragged into your criminal enterprise, you're going to give it all to us. And we want all the hardware you use for these jobs, too. Go to hell. You think we're gonna let you stop us? 8 hostiles confirmed. We'll have to intercept them quickly. There's nothing to worry about. Let's just get this over with.
Here to help. I'll cover you.
Feast your eyes on me.
Yeah. Now it's my turn.
Holy Cobalt Corinne.
Go all in on him.
Come forth. Loading complete.
Oh,
Here I
that's so cool.
Accessing. Initialize.
Reset is like kind of crazy.
Over here. Taking a shot.
My move now.
How about a nice dirt now?
Here goes. Over here. All for you.
Get lost.
Now it's my move.
Go all in on him.
How about a nice dirt now?
I can't control her.
Yeah! Allow me to help.
Here goes.
Now is an opportune time to boost.
And doesn't work as my...
How about a nice dirt now?
COC activate. Here goes. Here goes.
Maybe I'll just...
Blink and you'll miss it. Soar for me. Phoenix dance.
Boost gauge limiter released.
Impossible. No. Reset. Take over. Let's party. Push back.
Ow! Here goes, here goes.
So, Reset needs CP. Because that clone is, like,
Here
very
goes.
cool.
Tank impossible. Get him on, yes.
Activating skill.
There. There.
Does that use resets CP? Surely not.
Eat it!
Now it's my turn. Ah.
Possible.
That's how it goes.
Nice. Ugh, they're tough. Our money. Phew. Hostile suppressed. Is this really all they're good for? Now we need to figure out what to do with all the data and hardware. Okay. So... wipe data and leave things to the guild is +2 law, +1 gray, +1 chaos. Leave it to the victim, leave the data to the affected parties is +2 gray, +1 chaos. Destroy the hardware is +1 gray, +2 chaos. So the first one gives us the best, right? Because we're definitely going to get more than enough chaos, right? Or should I be maxing chaos and just destroy the equipment? I don't know, though. Because I want to get all of them. But chaos is normally the hardest to get. I'm going to do first one. Yeah. Wipe the data and leave things to the guilds. We made an agreement with our clients. Their personal information, records of their criminal activity goes. But as for the rest of it, might as well let the guild decide. You're right. And they can decide to do what they will with what to do with them too. We should cooperate with the police too, so that they can make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Yeah, that's a good idea. After that, they anonymously reported Dolar family and left. They then returned to their client to make a report. I can't believe you were able to solve this so quickly. Thank you. So we're not going to be forced to do any more illegal jobs, right? Correct. You should be okay. We erased all the dirt they had on you, and the police and the guild will handle the rest. You're even better than the rumors say. How can I ever thank you? We're just glad we were able to find a workable solution. Just hope that you've learned your lesson and will be more careful in the future. No matter how good something seems, there's usually a catch, especially things you find on the net. Plus, if you work hard for your Mira, you'll think more about how you should spend it. Right, I'll remember that. Thanks for everything, really.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Nice.
Maybe I should get an Orville's too. Project start.
What if I did like a quest for every, like a short for a quest? So like if I covered that quest, my editor would put it into like a 60-second short and I would do a voiceover over it. That would be pretty cool. That would probably go crazy. I'm gonna send that to Festival. Do that, or if it's do/try it. What if we did like a quest, like a short for the quest that I do in the like I do a voice over clip talking about the trails quest and what happens. Then you cut that into a 60-second short just using the clips. On the side quest. If the quest's interesting enough, yeah. But even like the mini quests, that could be exciting. I don't know. I've just been super trying to figure out like exciting content for shorts, especially for a variety. Because I feel like all of the shorts that I have currently are of me screaming, reacting, which is cool because that's like what I do. But here, let me show you. Hold on, let's take a little trails break. I'll give you a sneak peek. I mean, that's a good clip, but like, also don't mind me wearing the same thing that I wore last night. It's really comfy. But also, it'd be cool if I did more informative ones. Sound is really low. You just woke up like a little. You just woke up like this. Yeah. I don't know, a lot of them are also, like, I don't even know if this is... Here. And you'll see these when they come out, but... Oh, you guys can't hear. I just realized you guys can't hear. Sorry. I'll show you this one.
Hello, Fairy.
Oh, that's why. I turned it off, okay.
Wait, you're here?
No way.
That's crazy! What is Rufus doing?
Like I said, that's a good clip.
Oh my god.
But I feel like you gotta change it up, you know?
That's insane.
Me freaking out over trails, like, I freak out over a lot of shit. It's a cool clip. I think it's cute, but I
heard the voice and
I can't. That can't be every clip, especially because my plan is every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe for sure Friday, Saturday, probably Sundays, depending on how it goes. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is JRPG variety shorts. And then Tuesday, Wednesday is Dota shorts. That's what I'm trying to do. I think I'm going to lock in on the shorts and the videos will come probably sparingly. Because I'm probably going to edit the videos. I'm probably not going to pay people to edit videos. I think that's kind of like what I've come to. Also, I don't know if you know this yet, Festival's the one who's editing my shorts now. He's not editing all of them. A lot of them are just like ones that I do, but the ones that are like this one, Festival edited. He did such a good job with this. I mean, this was the beginning of my Pudge. This was the beginning of my Pudge video that I sent him, and then he just added subtitles. But he does such a good job. And he's very receptive to criticism. He he knows kind of what I want because he's done content like this in the past. Obviously, I know him.
Yeah, they can have it whatever.
And I like how he had the hooks and the miss.
Hooks and you miss.
Yeah. Anyways. But my point is...
See you again too, Altina. Holy shit. This is the first time
this is a good clip.
new body, though, right?
I just need to change it
How
up.
do I look?
So maybe
Wow, you look great.
in my head,
You're
obviously
way
it doesn't
different
have
from
to
the
stick
photo-
like this, but in my head maybe Friday could be, well, I don't know if I need to do one once a week. No, I could do one once a week. Wow, I'm so inspired right now. You're the freak out streamer now. That's your brand. Well,
Photo I saw before, though.
Meister Jorg must have crafted a new body for you, didn't he? That's right. I'm still breaking it in, though. It's been a while, Van and Bearguard. But it feels like forever.
but then it's also like this. Should I even post this? Because this, my face cam was off, but it's relevant to the Legends of Heroes story. And sometimes I have posted in the past, like, just purely trails shorts that didn't have anything to do with me, which is kind of weird because I'm like a variety. Fan was responsible for giving, like, this has my voice in it, but like that getting Ren to crossbow, I love that. Is just lore, which I don't know if that really belongs on my channel, because I would say if you want to categorize me, I very much model my channels off of like Valkyrie, Pokimane, like Lily Pichu, OTV, 100 Thieves. I think these guys do content very well. They do variety content very well, and there's like a very specific category of content that I would probably align myself more with, as opposed to like I don't do speedruns, I don't do hardcore gaming, I mean I play JRPGs and I do challenging levels, but it's not like all about the game. Like I'm a face cam content gamer. So I don't even know if stuff like this really belongs on my channel, but it is lore.
Dangerous for you two to be doing this on your own.
OTV Melon when I would love to be a part of OTV and make that money.
Don't
I would
worry,
love.
We'll just retry. We've
I'd
died
be
before multiple times.
dishing
This
out
game is
content.
kinda
I'd be
hard. We'll
paying
just
people.
hit the retry button and rewind time, just like Fire Emblem.
Video every day.
So don't worry about it.
Don't worry, we're bracers after all. Hunting monsters is what we do best.
But more importantly than us being bracers, we're JRPG protagonists. You know, that's the main trope.
We've received certification from the guild, so please, let us take care of this.
Well, if you insist, please do.
Thank you.
Why'd you hit the fan in the back?
I see. So that's what's going.
But like, do we like this? Do we dislike this? Should I post this? Should I not post this? Because my thing is, I should be consistent, right? But also, I have a lot of shorts scheduled. I've got a lot of them scheduled, you know? So maybe I could take away the ones that aren't as good or aren't as relevant to my branding. But I don't know, because this is like lore. This is real lore. This is how I feel. It is relevant to me. And also, sometimes I don't be wanting to stream with face cam on. You know? Okay.
Well.
Sorry. Thank you so much for taking that break with me. I'm so happy that we took it back to Charles. If you post one a day, it's no big deal. Well, I'm not posting one a day, though. That's the thing. Like, I'm not posting on Mondays or Thursdays. But I'm trying to. But also, this one a day thing, eventually there might be a point in time, like a month or 2 months go by where I don't post shorts, because I do that a lot. I like, my main focus is on videos, and then my main focus is on shorts, and then my main focus is on stream. Like, which I don't think is bad, but it's not consistent, which that's probably the worst part about that. Okay. What am I doing? Where am I going? Okay.
Heading to the objective.
How's that project coming along?
I'm sure the police will be able to help.
Oh, wait. I was supposed to go to
Let's roll, gang.
Cheyenne Tower for side quest. But I think I need to go to Center Marsh.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
And I need to talk to Yuzan to get a second topic. I also need to buy everything from here.
Hmm? What can I do for you?
Pumpkin chips. That
Drop
sounds
by
yummy.
again sometime, yeah?
Startaker approaches its... Fresh produce straight from the farm.
We've just finished renovating. Anything strike your fancy?
I shouldn't. Yeah.
Thanks.
I want to.
Anything strike your fancy?
But I shouldn't.
Thanks. Anything
Unless if-
strike your fancy?
No.
Thanks.
It is kind of cute, though.
Oh, hello. Welcome. You're welcome back. Anytime.
Got something to ask you.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree here. Sure, I've got ties to less than lich types, but the weapons I sell are all properly authorized, see? Alright, let's not kid ourselves. No way you couldn't get your hands on that sort of stuff through some back channels or other. I won't deny it. But the goods Zek's arms put out are too chancy for me to do business with all willy-nilly. So sorry, but if that's what you're after, you'll have to look elsewhere. Damn shame. He never explicitly stated that he doesn't have any on hand, though. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that Yazun's our guy. But for whatever reason, he's being dodgy about it. Maybe we could try and strike up a deal anyway. If we are in need of a bargaining chip, perhaps it would be best to speak with the police. It might yield a useful intelligence given their likely vigilance for Zect Arms merchandise. We also know someone in Old Town with a pen chance for components. He might have more details too. Okay. Now let's go to Site and District.
Off we go.
To the police.
How's that project coming along?
I'm sure the police will be able to help.
We have to draw a line somewhere, but in this situation it makes it difficult for us to move. Oh.
Do you have a moment?
Carrying a product manufactured by Zect Arms could be a violation of the law, depending on your situation. Really? The counterterrorism laws have recently been revised, meaning there are even more reasons someone can be charged. Like said, unauthorized possession of weapons of unknown purpose. Unknown purpose? Like if you weren't using it or selling it? It sounds like that would apply. Hoarding weapons behind closed doors may be viewed as preparation to commit an act of terror. I could see how the law might make that assumption anyway. Yes, but even so, there are cases where storing weapons long-term is required. In such cases, you can submit a report and get approval, but it'll be harder if the weapon was made by Zect Arms. I never know what you're thinking, but you fixers be careful, alright? Don't worry about us. We're honest citizens. We'd never do anything dangerous like that. So you say. Sure sounds like it'd be a real problem if someone hung out onto something like that. Yazun probably didn't want that kind of heat, so we may be able to persuade him to part with it. Key phrase, the risk of weapons of unknown purpose obtained. And then we're supposed to go to Old Town.
What are we waiting for?
Excuse me?
Oh, Yazun. That sounds like him, alright. Not to say I don't understand why he'd have qualms about handling wares that precious as is. So, what do you think Yazun's planning to do with the Zect Arms weapons he got his hands on, then? Disassemble them into the base components and sell them off, if I were to hazard a guess. That approach carries far, far less of a risk than the alternative, though I can't help but find it a tad wasteful. How so? Is it that the components themselves are quite low in value, perhaps? Precisely. Zect Arms tends to use counterfeits of parts from other markets. As such, they aren't worth much individually. but one could argue that ZA's true merit lies in their ability to bring out the full potential of said parts via unconventional combinations and customizations. In other words, there's overwhelmingly more profit to be had selling the weapons in their finished state. Exactly right. If anything, doing the alternative may very well land him in the red. Makes sense. Thanks for the helpful tip. Key phrase, ZA product profit margin obtained. Okay, I think we've got enough info for now. So it'd be better to sell it without taking it in pieces. Then there's a risk to holding on to it. This should give me a leg up in the negotiations.
Let's get going.
How's that project coming along?
Understood.
Right.
Right.
Let's hit the road.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
I'm gonna go buy some stuff and then I'll go talk to him. I kind of want to play Dota. Do you want to play Dota yet?
Come check out my selection.
Come on, come all, and have a look. It's decisions. Have your eye on anything in particular? Thank you very much.
More Marvel Rivals. That's an exciting game. Dude, I got Plat in Marvel Rivals. I'm Plat 2 right now. I'm kind of big ownage, low-key.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Come back anytime.
I might be a beast. I'm not very good at any hero that requires aiming.
What can I get for you?
But I'm great at spamming and hiding.
Thanks a
like a
bunch.
little rat.
Hey, it's Mishy and them. I didn't know they'd be here today.
Huh, looks like fans are finally warming up to their new designs.
Me hee hee hee. Hi everyone. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Look, boys and girls, do you know who this is? It's my little sister, Michette, here to see you all. That means starting today, she'll be busting up my one-cat monopoly over Calvard, but we'll do our best to make it work. Yay, Michette! Make a wishy with Mishy. Are you guys ready for Mihi Tablis time? I've got more youthful energy than my old foggy of a brother, so try to keep your best up with my moves. Today we're gonna shake off the arthritis and groove it Michette style. That goes for you grown-up friends in the crowd too. Just channel your inner child, dance along, and all together now. Imagine if Mishy is like a bigger storyline. Imagine if he shows up. If we ever go to the city that, not Ouroboros. Yeah, maybe Ouroboros. The city that is like super high level tech. Isn't that talked about? There's like a city that the ancient technology is from, that the artifacts are from. Like if we ever go to that city. Mishy's there. Oh wow, I didn't even know Mishy had a little sister. People were really clamoring her to come to Calvard, and now it's finally happened. Feels overdue, if anything, considering how much steam they've been picking up here. Either way, I'm betting a certain Michel might would freak out about this, for better or worse. Holy City of Arteria. Is that what it is? City of Arteria?
Better not be window shopping.
Should I sell these and not use these?
What, done already?
Hey, welcome.
Mishy is one of the girls order. That would be very cool. It could happen. That'd be crazy. We're kind of cooking something, Fee.
Give me your thoughts.
I see. I had a nagging feeling that was the case. Well, I guess it's in my best interest to part with it ASAP. Maybe then I can still walk away with a tidy profit. At the very least, I'm sure you all wouldn't use it for some nefarious end. Very well, since you went to all the trouble of digging into this, I'll sell it to you. Cool, appreciate that. So you had it all along, but why? To be honest, it was pure coincidence that I saw this thing floating around. It's dangerous having these things on the open market, so I snatched it up before it could fall into the wrong hands. I had planned to dismantle and sell it, but I had no idea of how doing so would put me at that much of a loss. Huh, is that a fact? In any event, I'll turn it over to you for the right price. I do still run a business here. Let's see. How about 900 Mira? Whoops, don't got enough on me. What? Way to raise my hopes up, then dash them. And before you ask, that price is non-negotiable. You'll just have to scrounge up enough Mira to come back.
Want to take a look?
Come again. Give me your thoughts.
Give me 900 and it's yours. I've got enough for that. Should I go for it? Okay, I'll take it. I admit, buying something Rosalie made leaves a sour as hell taste in my mouth, but if it helps beef up our arsenal, I can't complain. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to testing it out. Sounds like we have a deal. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you want me to disable the limiter? Wait, it has a limiter? That's right, because admittedly, its handling is a bit unwieldy. As such, I wouldn't call the weapon layperson friendly. With the limiter on, its output is only so-so, but even then it doesn't really have any downsides to speak of. Incidentally, you won't be running afoul of the law if you were to use the weapon as it is. On the other hand, if the limiter were to be removed, then its raw offensive output would increase exponentially, but it would come with a few corresponding drawbacks, yes? Exactly. And FYI, there's a chance you will be breaking the law if you use it without the limiter. So you want to play it safe and leave it on, or are you willing to take the gamble? I want to remove it. Buy it with the limiter, gives you +2 gray. Get subpar Parson, +15 attack, +3 speed. Buy it with limiter, remove chaos +2. Get subpar Parson, Z attack. Attack +30, resistance -15, speed +3. Definitely the remove it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. This weapon's a one of a kind, so I want to bring out its full potential. You got it. Just know you're doing this at your own peril. If something happens, it's got nothing to do with me, alright? Sure, that's fine. Obtain Python Z. I appreciate your business. I can trust the Spriggan to handle it with finesse. Thanks for all this, and sorry for asking so much out of you. No, not at all. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for giving you grief. Alright, I hope to see you again.
Well done, everyone.
Nice.
Whew, I'm stuffed.
Quite the feast.
That was yummy.
I'm full.
That was amazing. Thank you.
That was pretty filling.
Stop on by and take a look. Just finished renovating, so come take a look.
Also, no, I probably won't play Dota today. It's the last day for me to do some assignments for class that I gotta get them done. How responsible. Love that for you, Yev. Hey, Makino. Where should we go fishing next? I've got a scooter now, so I've started to think about traveling further out. I would be super jealous, but I've got a bike now. Let's go and find the best fishing spot we can. Ho ho, visitors, eh? Welcome. Oh, hey, it's Van's group. Long time no see, everyone. Are you here to pick up the Hebo God Rod back up? Nah, that ain't it. The Hebo God Rod? Isn't that the fishing rod we used before to catch the legendary fish at Dirk Memorial Park? Not only that, it's said to have been used by the General Atkinson himself. I thought that Kanza guy gave it to you outright. What's it doing here? He did, but I didn't feel like I should be keeping something so important. So I left it with these guys for the time being. I see. Anyway, I don't intend to take the rod back at the moment. Honestly, it's been a good long while since I've done any fishing at all. Got any gear you'd recommend for shaking off the rust? Ho ho, I've got just the thing. Pro Star. Oh hey, this thing looks pretty well made rod. What brand is? Wait, Spriggan? Aren't they a famous sneaker manufacturer from Le Mans State? I heard they got into making sports equipment a while back, but I guess they've expanded further into fishing gear now too. Indeed, this is proof that fishing is starting to be recognized as a legitimate sport. Spriggan products made for especially great social media pics too, so I definitely recommend them. Sounds good to me. I'll take this one then. How much? No. We can't accept money from you, Van. Thank God, because we're broke as fuck until we can go hunt some monsters. Yeah, I mean, you entrusted us with the Hebo and all. Honestly, we should be paying you. Well, there's no need to go that far, but I'll take you up on your kind offer. Suppose I'll go ahead and put the Spriggan rod through its paces. Fishing gear. Catching several different kinds of fish will reward you with certain achievements and better fishing rods. Press LT plus A to start the fishing mode.
Anything you want? Hope you get good use out of it.
So regarding this,
Gran?
And Sheena and Sarah?
Oh, hello, Katra. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Barry! Funny meeting you guys here.
The Dancing Sisters.
It's been too long.
The Dancing Sisters and the Mother of Orbital Revolution. Not a grouping I would have expected. A pleasure to see you, Professor Hamilton. And same to you, Sarah. Shahina? Sarah, hi. Hi, Shahina. I wish they changed their clothes also.
Yeah, for real. I think it's been a month since we last sat down and chatted.
I've been meaning to thank you for coming to see the show.
Nah, if anything, we should be the ones thanking you. You're the ones who gave us free tickets for it. Celebrating the 6-month anniversary of your debut was our honor. And your other fans seem to have the same thought, with the Trian Mall stage being nearly at capacity and all. You two really upped your game on the dancing front. I think all that acting experience you got has paid off big time. You guys were out of this world good.
Aw, you think?
Now, don't let the praise get to your head. We still have much to learn.
I would have liked to have seen it myself, had I been in the country at the time.
Professor Hamilton?
Our last meeting was at the Aramis Festival, yes? Time truly has a way of escaping us, doesn't it?
Definitely. If I recall, you set off for the east shortly after the festival ended, yes?
That's right. But she had some urgent business come up, so she returned here last week. I met with her and Essie 2 days ago, but I thought the two of you had left for Basel afterwards.
Well, I had a few matters to tend to in Eden.
I just realized this is still on. So you guys have you guys been hearing double? Sorry. It's been some time, Rosette. How have you been feeling lately, physically speaking? Very good. Thanks in no small part to your efforts. I'm truly grateful for all of the care I received. Adjustments at Marduk are being soundly implemented as well, owing to reports of you and Mr. Arquette put together. If I was hearing double, I didn't notice. Thank you. By reports, you mean the ones that on the treatment you got in Basel last year, yeah? As someone directly involved, Esmeralda was quite particular on the matter. Apparently, she put forth a great deal of effort to finish them before things became busy again. I see. Please pass my gratitude to Miss Arquette again, if it wouldn't be too much trouble. So, you three first met last year then? Yep, right after we made our big debut and before we came back to Edith. At the time, we hadn't realized you and the professor were acquainted. Then we had another surprise encounter in the capital that December. She's been good to us in so many ways. Oh, I think you helped me a great deal more than the other way around. At any rate, a sheer number of your connections you've made through your Spriggan work is quite remarkable. Yes, without a doubt. There's definitely a lot to remark on it. Not to change the subject, but you two are in the same agency as Judith now, right, Lexi? Talent agency? Sort of. We're only affiliate members, so it'd be a bit presumptuous for me to place us on the same level as her. We'll get there, though. I want to get some super famous enough to be in the face of Lexel someday. Good on you for dreaming big. There's more to showbiz than just movies, after all. Anyway, I'm glad we chanced on each other with how hectic our schedules have been. Almost didn't happen either. You're both headed back to Tharbad after this afternoon, right? That's right. We'll soon be setting off to our new tour of the Republic scheduled for August. Until then, we're going to take it easy on ourselves for a week or so, just to rest and recharge. That's wonderful to hear. You'll feel much more comfortable around your inner circles, I'm sure. Oh yes, even though Tharbad isn't where we were born, it's still just as dear of a place to us. So we'd like to repay all the people who supported our dancing in the best way we know how. I guess you could call it a homecoming performance. People seem pretty excited for it, so we're just gonna have to put in that much extra effort. Wow, if only I could go and see it. Well, you're in luck. Judith mentioned it's gonna be streamed on the Orbital Net. Then we better make sure to reserve a spot ourselves. Absolutely. We wouldn't miss it for the world. By the way, Professor, you're planning for leaving for Basel soon, right? Indeed, for a collaboration of sorts arranged through a connection of mine, though I can't divulge too much on that end. Additionally, I have matters I'd like to discuss with the new CEO, Bill Townsend. Wait, that mustachioed tight-ass? Vern rehired him? Yes, 2 months ago. It's odd that he was allowed back only after 6 months. Could Yang have played a hand in his reinstatement, perhaps? I'm afraid I don't know all the particulars. But if I were to guess, it was likely the result of the establishing a more suitable structure for the advancement of Project Star Taker. I see. That would fall within expectations. The way I hear it, last year's blunder aside, the man actually seems pretty competent in practice. He wouldn't have been able to coordinate multiple groups under the Vern umbrella for so many years otherwise. Perhaps someone pushed his rehiring through to make sure the project was a success. You may be right about that. Still, I think they should have severed ties with him altogether. And yes. Well, there was that business with the Mafia, not to mention political agendas at play, most likely. It was my own inability to adapt to such climates that led me to everything on Townsend's shoulders. So this time, I plan to provide him with as much consultation as I can. Well, if you're giving the CEO pointers about the way, then he should have nothing to worry about. Gran, I don't think I'll be able to make it to Basel while you're there. Say hi to Essie and Mr. Giscard and Yang too, for me, if you happen to run into them. Yes, of course, though I don't expect Yang and I will be crossing paths. Van and his group said their goodbyes to Professor Hamilton and the sisters who have presumably stopped by the market to buy souvenirs from Edith. Then they returned to their Spriggan work. I don't know if I actually do like blue hair Catra. I definitely like the outfit more. Maybe I'll keep the silver.
I guess we're off.
How's that project coming along?
I might take a break and go walk, but I am down to play in a little bit. But I'm gonna take a break and go walk and do some things and step away from my computer. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in like 2-3 hours probably, if it's 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, maybe I'll see you at 1 or 2 to play couple more hours. Sure, I'll be here when you next stream. Thanks, Fee. I appreciate you. If I don't see you later, I hope you have a wonderful day, Ev. But maybe I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night. Don't burn yourself out. I'm not gonna burn myself out. I'm just so inspired right now, you know. Okay. I'm gonna record a voiceover or two maybe also. Bye. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna be outside. No. I'm staying inside. I'm walking on my walking pad, but I'm gonna walk on my walking pad and stay inside.